Good morning. Hey, good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Come on and tell me hello this morning on Friday morning. What is today? I don't even know what the date is. I know that I'm a couple minutes late. Good morning, Linda. Hi, honey. Happy Friday to you. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day here in San Antonio, Texas. It is so pretty today. It's been a cold week, but I think it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees today. Thank goodness, because this girl is freezing. Good morning, Sherry. Hi, honey. I am so cold, y'all. We installed gas logs this week. Woo! Super excited about that. I've wanted gas logs in this fireplace. We have a pretty big fireplace. I've wanted them forever, and I don't know why. I've lived in this house for 15 years and have not had gas. I just didn't have the log system put in there, but I didn't get the kind with the remote. Does anyone have the kind with the remote? If you do, I'm so jealous. 38. Okay, I don't think we got in the 30s. Well, no, we did have we had a light freeze one morning, but just too cold. Too cold for me. I'm gonna be honest, too cold for me with this new size. I think that makes a huge difference. I am too cold. Matt's always been just very lean, and he's never tolerated cold very well, and I've always made fun of him. Actually, to be honest, he doesn't tolerate heat very well either, so he has to have like this magic middle, and or he's complaining. Or I'm not complaining, being a baby, or he's being a baby. Good morning, Jessica, and hey, Corrine. Good morning to you. Anyway, I get it now with the cold. I think as we get older, we just don't tolerate cold as much either, but for sure, being thinner and with a little bit less insulation on my body, I'm being the biggest titty baby. Oh yeah, Sherry, that's what I just said. No insulation. I mean, it really does help, it really does. I just have never been bothered by the cold. Cecily, good morning, Cecily and Kim. Hi, everybody. So I am sitting right next to the fire. Fire. So let's talk about that for just a second. Does anyone have a fireplace with a remote? I have a friend who has a fireplace on remote control. Do any of y'all have that? Have y'all seen that? Do any of y'all even know that that is possible? It's the way forward. Wrap like an onion. Yes, I guess, Eileen, that you do have to do that. I know, I've not spent a lot of time in the cold. So when we would go snow skiing, and I haven't been snow skiing since Sadie was a baby, but I used to ski quite a bit in my first marriage. But yeah, you have to start out really, really warm with tons of clothes, and then you just peel as the day goes on. I mean, it's not that cold here, but for sure. Okay, so Linda's saying that you've seen fires with wall switches. Okay, well, I didn't know about the wall switches, but I do have a girlfriend who has a remote control, and it is pretty freaking amazing. Hey, Sue, and Eddie's on this morning too. Hi, Eddie. How are you, hun? Good to see you on here. I know, morning. Did you say, you said mornong. Mornong. That looks like something they would call a drink, a kombucha drink. Mornong. Now I know why my hubby loves me so much in the winter. Automatic heater with my chubby body. Even when I've just always stayed really warm. Even before I, was larger. I just have never been, I think it's because I'm thinner and I'm just older. That's what I think. But yeah, I used to produce heat like crazy. Like Matt's never even snuggled in bed. Like we get in bed and he's like, don't touch me. You run super hot. I don't anymore. I've been painting in my front foyer. Now I need to repaint the walls. Oh my gosh, Melissa, that's the truth. We I did. Okay, first of all, welcome to Fancy Food Friday as we talk about heaters and painting and wearing a lot of clothes and sitting by the fireplaces with remotes. I did have my painting course. Y'all know that I'm on here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday talking about paint world and decorating. But we had my live course on Wednesday, which makes me a little less planned for today because that is where I am like fully absorbed and 100% dedicated and into that. So I don't really have a lot to bring to the table today to talk about. I have a couple little things. But I had that on Wednesday night, and then I spent yesterday kind of recovering from that. It takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot out of you to be on and perform on a camera for 2 hours when you don't really have anyone else that you're communicating with. Now, my daughter and my husband films and my daughter is there. Actually, Haley's on right now. Good morning, honey. And she films and then asks me the questions like you guys when they comment. We do just this exact same thing, but it's a painting course. But they wear me out. So on Thursdays I kind of have to recover. So why did I start talking about that? Oh, I know, my walls. So yeah, someone said that they brought painting into their foyer. Now they have to. Melissa said that. And Harlow's watching too. Good morning, Boo Boo. Gigi loves you. I love you, Gigi. I love you, Boo Boo. You want to be a horsey? You want to ride on a horsey? You want to run around the house and ride on Gigi's back? I'll come get you at some point today, and we'll do that. Okay. So anyway, we made the course in my breakfast room because it was warmer in here. It was just too cold out in the garage where we have them sometimes, and then we also have them in my front office, and this room is warmer, so I decided to have it in here. But oh my word, the finish that I did this week had a lot of water. It's this buffet that's behind me. And in order to get that really washed out finish of the hot pink and black, you have to use a ton of water. And yes, she says yes. So I put out this big plastic tarp, that's why we didn't do it in my office, because my office floors are wood and I didn't want to mess them up. So it came in here where it's tile. And, but I don't know if Matt's noticed, but my walls are covered with black splatter paint. It is chalk paint. So I'm going to get in there with one of those what are they called? Magic sponges, the Mr. Magic sponge, whatever that's called. See if I can get that off of there. But yeah, otherwise I need a new coat of gray paint from about buffet height down. I need new paint. Faux them. Eddie says faux them. I can't. I don't know why I don't know that I could live with faux walls as much as I love them. I think they're beautiful, but I'm not sure. My house, the walls, other than my office wall and my Harlequin and my formal dining, my house walls are just your basic paint. I've never had a desire to faux my walls as much as I love them. I think my house is too small. It's like small, and it's not that it's small, but it's low, it's old. It's an old one-story, like, what do they call it? A ranch style from the 60s. Low ceilings, lots of divided up rooms, lots of cut up rooms, long skinny hall, with bedrooms off of it. Just no wall that says, ooh, make me grand, no big foyer with a high ceiling. Yeah, I just don't think I could handle it. Lime plasters are beautiful. They really, really are. And honestly, those I think that with this like a Tuscan Italian those little small homes like that, they did beautifully with lime walls. That could probably work. PETA, good morning. Basic walls because thank you, Gina. Yeah, they kind of serve as like a canvas, right? They kind of serve as the backdrop or a canvas. And I did do the Harlequin wall, and it's right where you open the door. You see that wall immediately to your right, and I like that. I do like that. I also love that paint wash that I did in that baby nursery. It's kind of like what I did on this piece of furniture with a lot of water. I didn't put any texture on it, but it kind of looks like it has texture on it. Did y'all see that baby nursery that I did for the little boy, the friend of mine in Kentucky? And it looks like cement. It's like grays and whites and sands and blacks. That was really cool. Hey, Sherry. Good morning, hon. And the other Sherry too. We got 2 Sherrys. Boom, boom. And my floral. Thank you, Gina. Okay, guys. So I get to publicly announce. Hold up. I'm going to put it in my email that goes out to everybody's inbox on Sunday. But we have a new grandbaby on the way. Yay! My oldest son, Blake. My oldest son, Blake, is the daddy of Kinsey. He and Elise have Kinsey, and she is May, June, July, August, September, October, November. She's 18 months. And they just announced, we've known for a while, but they wanted us to kind of be quiet about it. But I think she's 13, 14 weeks already. And we already know what it is. They had a blood test done for some other reasons. Everything's fine and good. But they have gone ahead and announced they're having a little girl. Yay! Another little girl. So we're going to have 4 granddaughters and only 1 lonely little grandson. So Haley is on here right now. So it's up to Haley to bring us another boy. Harlow, I think Harlow needs a brother. They asked Harlow if she wanted a brother or a sister, and she said yes. Well, she said yes. So she wants either. She'll take either. But yes, so Kinsey is going to have a little sister, and they already know what they're naming her. They are naming her Cambry May, M-A-E. Cambry May Johnson. I know, so crazy. I mean, the girls are only 2 and 18 months. And then, now we're going to have another little baby coming. I know it's a lot of pressure. I know, honey. I know. Sorry, don't mean to pressure you. We're only kidding. The pressure is if you do have another girl, that it's up to you to have a third, because Blake and Elise for sure said they're done. And you're the only one who says you're not done. Brody says he's done. So you're the only one who says you're not done. So I'm counting on 3 from you. Sorry, counting on 3. And then y'all know I have my sweet little Zadie, but she's only 12. So we get to revisit grandbabies down the road, right? 4 girls and 1 boy, says Sherry. I know, Sherry. So Sherry, you just had your 5th, right? That the little girl was you just had another little girl, correct? Just, how old is she now? A week? I think she's a week old, I think. Oh, did I miss something? Y'all are saying Edie or Eddie, congratulations. Let me see. What did Eddie say? Oh, I'm having my first grandson on November 21. That's soon. What's today? I told you I didn't know the date. Today's what is today? 16th? Is today the 16th? Trevor, Trevor's birthday's coming up. Is it the 27th? Let's see. Congratulations, Eddie. Yeah, the pressure is on, Robin said the pressure is on Haley's hubby. He determines boy or girl. He has 2 sisters and himself. Lillian Shay is my 4th granddaughter, 5th grandbaby. Lillian Shay. I love it. Had Matt and I had another baby after Zadie, and had it been a girl, I would have loved to have named her Lily. And I like Lily. You perfect as, oh, Selma, you're so sweet. Selma, are you from Brazil? Is that what I'm understanding here? Go, Haley. Man, all the support. Look at them. They're such good parents. They need to have another. I don't know why Blake and Elise are opposed to having a third. I don't know why Brody and Tiffany were opposed to having a third. They made it permanent. They're crazy. They're all crazy. They just don't get it. They don't understand. Later, you guys are you're gonna want to have as many kids around you as possible, I promise. Brazilian and love your work. Thank you, Selma. I love your name. Talk about names, you guys. Do y'all see Selma's name? Selma, I'm gonna kill that Selma if I try to say that. Selma lives in Boston, or works. She works in Boston. I'm trying to follow here, Selma. Selma works in Boston or lives in Boston, but she's from Brazil. Maybe you're not from Brazil, Selma. Maybe you're from Boston. Seeing you soon with my buffet. Yes, Linda, I saw that on my calendar. We are talking on Monday after Thanksgiving. Is that correct? And you and your honey will be bringing me your calendar your buffet that we're doing in a beautiful sunshine yellow of some sort and some way to go with your blue and white china. Am I right? Eddie, your name is Edwina. You are the one that my manager, Emily, was telling me about. I didn't know. She's like, you have someone in your group named Edwina. I love her name. She loved the name Edwina. She likes old fashioned names, which Edwina to me has a very old world feel to it. And like her daughter's names are Winifred, and I think Josie's name's like Josephina. She calls them Josie and Winnie. And Zadie, my daughter's name, is a really, really old name too, Zadie. She was like, you have a lady named Edwina. I was like, I don't think I have an Edwina. But it's you, Eddie. It's you. Oh my goodness. Oh, Selma, that's okay. Selma, don't worry about your English, girl. We gotcha. Okay, so I'm taking it that you design furniture, you are from Brazil, and you work in Boston. That's how I'm putting this together. I love it now that I'm mature. I know. Growing up and then the way you feel about your name later, I think it definitely changes. I know an Edwina, and she goes by Dee Dee. That's cute. We'll be in touch, organizing with friend to drive over. Good, Linda. I'm looking forward to it. I've got you on my calendar, hun. Josie, Winnie, and Zadie are wonderful old names. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I know. People think that Zadie is a trendy name. They think that we named her Zadie to be cutesy, and it's not. It's her great-grandmother's name. Please show your buffet again. And can I still buy the Learn To? Yes, Suzanne, you can. We just put it up yesterday. Okay, so it was a live course, and oh, Eddie, good. You're ordering your list today. Awesome. Everything should be on there. And I put a new picture of the patinas up in the group last night. So it was a live course, and we paint live, but we had great response to this paint finish. So I've gone ahead and made the ones that we've had the best response to are this one and painting a fabric chair. So we've made both of those available already on the website, the pre-recorded version. So if you go to my website at traceysfancy.com/whimsy, it should take you, traceysfancy.com/whimsy. It should take you to a page where it gives you the option to pre-order the recorded version. It takes us a while to get the whole class recorded onto a website and get all of the information that you need together, because you're going to need like supply list and all that sort of stuff, and we'll send that out to you. So yes, you still can. Who was I talking to? Because I need to Suzanne, I'm going to show it again, okay? And Suzanne, will you also message me so I don't forget? I can send you the link. Okay, let me turn there it is. Look at it. It's in my home. It's not going anywhere. That is mine. Do you like? Isn't it so gorgeous? I absolutely freaking love it, and I cannot believe. Yeah, I only had half of it done, and I did the other half live with the class, and it's finished. I finished it yesterday, and we got it all rearranged and got it put in here, and I just love it. Thank you, Eddie. Modern Masters until saw the pics. Okay, hold on. Y'all are saying a lot here. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Ordering my list today. Good, Eddie. Your chair goes with your buffet. Great. The chair that I'm sitting in, thank you. It's an old leather chair that I've had for like 20 years, and it's real leather. It's worn and scratched and beat up, and it looks like it just looks so cozy, and I love it, and I'll never get rid of it. My grand Maisie Jane is named after grandmother Maisie Fern. Sherry, did I remember that her name is Maisie Jane? Because y'all know that Sherry, you know that Zadie is Zadie Jane, right? Zadie Jane, Maisie Jane. That is freaking adorable. And Haley, I don't know if she's still on here. She doesn't last on here long because Harlow keeps her busy, but we heard a name the other day that we loved, and it was Mabel. I love the name Mabel. I'm so excited. Eddie, I'm so glad. It's the throw matches. Oh, you know where I got this throw? I got the throw in Mexico at Blake and Elisa's wedding. We all went to Mexico, and one of the grandbabies fell asleep in my arms. I think it might have been Harlow. And we were at a little restaurant right by the water, and the little Mexican man that worked there came up and he said I could use this blanket, and they wrapped Harlow up in it. And then when we were leaving, I said I needed it. And he was like, oh, you can't have it. And I was like, okay, $10, I'll give you $10. So I gave him $10, and then I brought it home, and I love it. Can we order the older ones? Eddie, if you will message me and let me know what it is that you're wanting, we are going to make them available for Christmas purchases. But I can, because you're in my course right now, I can work something out for you. So will you message me and let me know which ones that you're wanting, okay? I was so in a fog. I thought you were using Modern Masters until I saw the pics you posted being Dixie Belle. I did use Modern Masters on the metallic trim on the bottom where the leopard is, and the metallic, oh my goodness, we are so not talking food at all today, are we, y'all? This down here on the bottom, that bottom leopard, that background is Modern Masters in the background of there. Now that bright gold is that little tiny bottle of gold sherry that I always use. So thank you. But yes, all the rest of it's Dixie Belle. Definitely a keeper, that grunge. Oh, Sherry, you're talking about the patina. Yes, the patina is Dixie Belle, and it's amazing, and it's so much more affordable. It's like, I think the sprays are, I think the little bottles of paint are $8 or $9, and it'll last you forever because you don't paint your whole piece of furniture in it unless you're grunging out something solid, but you use it mostly for highlights in certain areas, and you just barely need any. And then the spray, I think, is like $18 or something like that for the bottle of spray. Prettiest thing I've ever seen. I feel so inspired for the first time in a long time. Yay, Suzanne, I'm so happy. I've had a hard year with health issues, and I'm trying to live with, and you just give me so much hope. Suzanne, you are so sweet, honey. You know what? I had a rough morning. I'm going to tell y'all. We're going to talk health for just a minute here, okay? I'm going to tell y'all about my morning and be very honest. I have a baby doll sheep named Mabel. Aww. You have a sheep named Mabel? Stop naming your animals the great names. You know what? There's nothing left for our babies. That's so funny. Sherry, that's so funny. And will you just tell them, keep popping out your babies and you take the names. Would you consider coming to Colorado to teach a local group? Eddie, I sure would. I'm completely open to travel. I'm going in Florida to teach a course with Dixie Belle, and then I'm leaving there and going to Fort Myers Beach and doing a local show there. And I am looking for somewhere middle America to meet in the spring to have a bunch of my ladies meet up, and we can do some painting or junking there too. But I'm absolutely open to it, Eddie, if you will message me about that too. Selma, I'm so touched, honey. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're speaking up here today. I know you said your English is that you struggle with your English, but you don't. You're doing great, and I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm honored. I mean, there's so much furniture design and art design. The Brazilians are so creative, so I'm super, super honored that you say that. I would love to see some of your work. I would love to. I would love it if you would private message me and share me with some of your work and what it is that you actually do. Painting is more exciting than spinach, says Robin, unless you're hungry, Robin. Unless you're hungry. Thank you, Sherry. You're going to order my patina. You'll love it. It's really good. And you saw the patina board, right? The patina board. I mean, it's beautiful stuff. Lori says, please come to Colorado. I'm not kidding, y'all. I would love to. I'd love to. Come to St. Louis. St. Louis is pretty middle ground for us. I think that might work, Sherry. Thank you, Selma. I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, guys, I've got just a couple minutes. I'm going to tell y'all. I usually get on here and try to be a cheerleader and real upbeat and positive because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing for you guys. And for the most part, I have to do it, for myself daily to pick myself up. But yesterday I felt a little funky. For me, I will organize the class. Eddie, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, y'all. I think I might be going to Colorado. Seriously. Anyway, yesterday is the day I usually recover after my class, and I usually feel really excited. The class is behind me. I have another month until any, big class is happening again. I usually do something to take care of myself, go get my nails done, maybe go get a massage, something for me. And I didn't do that yesterday. I just couldn't. I felt so in a funk all day yesterday. And but then by the evening I was better. And then this morning I got up, y'all, and I cried this morning. I sat on the side of the bed and I cried. And I had like a short little pity party. Matt was like, babe, what's wrong? There is no reason. But I'll tell you what it was. I said, I'm tired of being sick. That's what I said. And I'm not even sick. I live with this chronic illness and I feel really good, but sometimes just randomly, just intermittently, I don't like it. And today's one of those days. So I'm going to end on this note and just know that I'm okay and that you're going to be okay. And for those of you that are struggling and you have bad days and your health sucks, and you have to take control. You cannot just get stuck in that pity party. You cannot cry and be stuck there. You cannot go down and stay down. You have to give yourself permission to be down. I gave myself like 3 minutes to cry about 2 hours ago. I put my head down and I just started thanking God. I just started saying, all I need to do was say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just started saying thank you for all the things, everything I could think of. I just started saying thank you. And I immediately felt better. And then I have a little bit of guilt because then I'm like, who am I? Who am I to feel sad? And, but no, it's okay. It's normal. It is normal. If you are struggling, you're normal. It's okay. Everybody is not all rainbows and unicorns and glitter all the time. Okay. So there are mornings that it will be hard to get out of bed, and there are mornings that it will be hard to leave your house because you don't want to have to smile at anyone. And there are days that you don't want to eat that freaking spinach one more time. But do it anyway. Do it anyway. Find a way to just say thank you. Be gracious and be thankful for the things that you have, and just say it over and over and over as fast as you can. And just start like making all those thankful things that you're thankful for swirl around your head. Just surround yourself with it. Surround yourself with God's love and everything that you've been given. And then just take a deep breath and then just move forward. So, Cecily, I struggle every day breathing just to get anywhere, and I cry too. Just happy to be alive. Exactly, Cecily. Exactly. You can cry and be sad, but you can also be happy to be alive, right? You're happy you're here, but you can cry and be sad at the same time. It's not always fun. I can't imagine struggling to breathe every single day, Cecily. I can't. And I want you to do everything that you need to do to take the best care of you. And that means every single thing that you eat. It has changed my life. It has absolutely changed my life. It's changed my brain. It's changed my heart. It's changed my outlook for sure. Because prior to this, 90 pounds ago, and when I was so sick that I couldn't see clearly, days like this morning, I wouldn't have bounced back in 2 or 3 minutes. I would have stayed there for a day or 2 days and just been woe is me, or had a big fit or tantrum. I don't do that anymore. I just am like, whoo, okay, this is good. We've made huge strides. We're good. So anyway, thanks you guys. When I start rambling, I stop reading. I stop reading. So, I have to go. I'm late for my group, you guys. I got to get over there at 9:30. Eddie, I learned it by research mostly, but I have a longtime friend of mine who is a registered dietitian who contacted me right after I was diagnosed. And she said, let me help you. Please let me help you. And so she guided me into this autoimmune protocol way of life. She introduced me. She fed me with a lot of information. And then she knows me. She knew that I would just take over and take control, and that's what I did. And then she just let me go and she let me fly. And I just, you can find it all, Eddie, on my website, traceysfancy.com /Fancy Food Friday. just go to my website and type in food, basically, and it'll come up. There's a whole page there. My whole story is there. There's lots of videos. There's a year's worth of these Fridays there. You can watch them like a Netflix series. We used to get on here and only talk about food from the minute we got on, boom, 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 because I was at that part of it. So now I've started my food group, which I'm 5 minutes late for, and it's a paid group. I think they pay me $12 or $17 a month now, and I'm coaching them through it also. So we've got about 60 plus people over there, and so I'm late. I gotta go. Yes, Cecily, thank you so much. You guys, I love all of you. I hate to cut you off, but I do have to go. I really enjoyed this morning, and see, I needed to tell y'all, I need to be honest always, right? Always honest. It was a little dark for this long this morning, but all is good. We have so much to be thankful for. I wish you all a happy, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you get to spend it at least with one other person that means something to you, and hopefully with a lot more than that, okay? Reach out to those that are alone, people. Please do. I love you all. We'll see y'all not next Friday. I will not be here next Friday. That's the Friday after Thanksgiving. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks, okay? Y'all take care. Make good choices. Love you all. Bye.